All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create your site, your website using Google Sites, right? Now, one of the reasons that we're creating a website in Google Sites is actually a really easy way to create one instead of like having to understand HTML and CSS and some of the other coding that they would use for a website. You could actually just drag and drop a lot of these things. And the real reason that we're doing it is to showcase your work, right? Because some of you guys are creating some awesome work, but it just lives in front of you. It doesn't get to see the front of anyone else. So we want to basically create traffic for people to see your actual work. And for it to be traffic, there has to be a destination. Like the destination could be your website, it could be your social media, it could be all these different things, but each one of those things should point to each other. So I'm going to walk you through parts of that. Our website is going to have an area where you can sell some of your prints of your work. So basically you can start making money off of the things that you've already created. You'll have your resume, which people can see your expertise in this area or another. Some of you might just have education and technical skills and stuff like that. And then the contact, instead of putting like we used to do before, instead of putting your email and your phone number and physical address and stuff, this will generate a contact form where they could reach out to you without them having your information. So it'll generate either an email or a contact form for you to look through afterwards. All right. In Google Sites, which is where we're at right now, it's easy enough to create a title for it, create these 4 pages right here. You have a search for your own site. I put a header that has a motion in it, so it's an animated GIF. You're going to be writing a little bit about yourself, about 3 paragraphs. You're going to have work, right? Your work is going to be featured on there. I put project 1, 2, all the way up to project 8. And then a footer that I just put my name, the year, and then I put social media links. Again, we're trying to generate traffic, so each thing should point to each other, right? For me as a teacher, YouTube is one of the places that I do things like this, like a tutorial, and then I upload it on there. Instagram might be a thing that I might use as well, and LinkedIn, all right? Now, let me just show you like one of the things that we did here for the prints. The site that I'm using right now is Pixie Set, I think it is, but you can see there's a free version of it. You could upload your work here and then people could go on there and buy it. Instead of you having to print it out and mail it to people, they handle that part. Now they do charge you a 15% commission fee if you use the free one. But anyway, this is a great resource that we're gonna use for that print part. Pinterest is another way that you could showcase your stuff. Behance is another way that you could use it, and there's free versions of these, right? Pinterest is free. Behance, you can get the free version. There is a pro version, and of course YouTube. Create videos of your content and put it on there, right? Behance is definitely one that I would recommend, and maybe even creating it with your own personal email, so that way you could keep it after you graduate or if you move on to a different place. All right, but let's go into the website. Here we are. All right, so on Google Sites, I could view it as a regular laptop or a computer. I could see it as a phone and I could scroll through it. And I could also see it as a tablet or if I'm holding my phone horizontally, right? And that gives you a preview of it. Now, this is a responsive design, meaning that it could, switch up from a phone to a tablet to a screen. So that's a great thing. And you don't have to do the coding part of it. You should learn the coding, but you don't have to. All right, let me take you now to actually generating one. So I'm going to click on Google Sites right here, and I'm just going to create a blank one. Yes, there's templates, but you don't have to worry about that, right? I'm going to click on the blank one. It's a lot easier to kind of do it from here. It is more, it allows you more freedom. Let's go there, all right? So on the top, I'm going to put my name. I'm doing all caps. I actually like the look of it. There you go. Right here, I'm going to put a quote. Let's see. Keep on swimming, right? Let's say that's my quote. You're going to actually take your time and, select the quote that you feel represents you. The same thing with the header, right? You're going to go in there and you're going to make sure that image is something that really represents you, right? I just did this one just for the sake of doing the design, but you could change the size of it. Something else actually I didn't even talk about. You see that grid behind there? That's the grid that allows your design to be more responsive, to switch from one thing to another. So it's able to be scaled. You want to hit those lines to make it line up with the grid, as opposed to putting it in between. Not that there's anything wrong with that necessarily, but it's going to be more responsive if you align it to some of those grids. All right. I'm going to change my header. In fact, I'm going to change my header type. I like the large header. And then let's see, I'm going to go back and I'm going to change it to a different image. I'm going to select. You can upload if you have already downloaded one of your images, which, by the way, the header is definitely where you want some of your best work to showcase there. Something that would work for a header. But I'm just going to do select. And I'm going to go into Google Images. Again, for you, you're going to actually have one of your own artwork up there. Photography. There you go. Photography. Let's say I wanted to do this one, or graphic design, or anything, right? I'm selecting that one, and it's adjusting. There it is. I could also adjust it, right? I could, let me see. No. Where do I put the positioning of? Oh, the anchor, sorry. I could anchor it to be in the middle, at the top, right? I used to, yeah, I'm just gonna put it in the middle. That's fine. Now, the About Me is gonna go right underneath here. So I'm gonna put a text box. Now that text box, you could put About Me, right? You're gonna type in your stuff right here. I'm gonna change this to not be normal text. This is probably a title right here for me. I could change it to like other things. I think a title is good, but let me see. I have headline or heading, subhead, either a heading or a title. I'll leave it as a title. All right, this, my body copy right here. I'm gonna type in all the stuff right here. And then right over here, I'm gonna put examples of my work. So you can see I could do content blocks, and I'm gonna do the 4 right here. There you go, 4 right there. I could change the color of that just by coming here. Change it right there, do another one. Change the colors here. And yeah, each one of these, like for me, I just put project 1. Project 1, project 2. And then I clicked in here and I selected the image for that, right? For each one of you, you're gonna have your own projects and you're gonna upload your own images. For me, I'm doing this just for this actual tutorial to show you how to do it. So I'm gonna come in here, click right there, there you go. Right? And it's in there. And then right down here, I wanna actually add a footer. For the footer, I'm gonna put my name. I'm gonna put the year. There you go. I'm gonna select this and align it to the middle, right? I could change the size of it. Go 18. I can make this bold. I can make it, you know, however I want to display it. And then at the bottom of that, I can drop down social media links, right? That's where I created the other things. I could put a link right here, and then I could come here and say, okay, let me select from Google. Okay, I'm gonna do, what is it? YouTube. Bam, and I could have that YouTube link right there. This one, great, insert. There it is. The next one, let's say I do Instagram, right? Instagram. Great. That would actually be a link, by the way, not that. Google Images, Instagram. There it is. There that is. And then maybe another one, I might want to do Behance, right? Do the link right there. Click here, select from Google Images. Behance. And there it is, right? All of these, I could just go through. Huh, is it saying that I can't insert it because these are not real links? Okay, link. YouTube. Yeah, these are not real link. These are still not real link, but it thinks it is. There they are, there they are, there they are. And now I could create this to span over here and have it centered. So you can see, I could create the other pages. For right now, we're just creating this first part. If I click in here, I could preview it. right? I have my images there. I have the social media links right here. My 8 images there. I have my about me. I have my quote. And then the title right there. We'll do the other parts on another video. Enjoy.